Yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you about the amount of growth that you can see with certain different metrics that I've been monitoring for the longest time. I work with financial institutions. I am in the marketing firm with my marketing team, and I am able to see so much growth with platforms like YouTube, platforms like TikTok, platforms like Instagram, and there's just so much that you can do in this current climate and environment. I work with a lot of Fortune 500 companies, and I'm able to get them to grow exponentially. They have a lot of followers, and I'm able to look at the KPI and the KPL and the metrics of the RPL and RPM. I'm seeing a lot of fortification that's happening with our logistical internal team, and the growth of the revenue that happens is very monumental. I think that a lot of people are really missing the logistical infrastructure of how our modern infrastructure has currently happened in this time period that we're living in right now, in this current climate of our political nature. It is growth minded that we're looking at. But I think that this is a really great time if you are an individual and you want to become a brand, to brand your name. YouTube is getting people paid with views, so you do want to join in, especially right now because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But like seriously, there have been so many people that have just started posting and they're seeing a lot of growth right now because our internal revenue system has been what has led us to this type of financial upturn, which has been a downturn in a left spiral outside of itself. If you look at the way that television has progressed, you will see that a lot of people understand that you can grow a lot with this. So, I mean, I think if you want to start a YouTube channel, now is definitely the time to do it. You don't want to wait for something like this, like an opportunity. I have been in social media for the longest time, and I mean, I have a lot of friends in high places, and I make a lot of money this way. And this is how I make my money, by posting videos online. Often I will post for other clients. I'm not posting on behalf of myself. I work with a lot of influencers, people that are on Instagram, that are on TikTok, people that are on YouTube. So I do a lot of that, and I'm able to see how they're able to grow. A lot of those individuals that I work with, the influencers, I take them under my wing and I give them advice on how to grow their own brands as well. So I'm just not helping the Fortune 500s. I'm helping the individuals, the little people just like you. So if you're a little person, not like an actual little person, but like a little person in terms of you have a small, tiny micro channel, I can help you grow. I was just thinking about, anyway, I was dating. Anyway, it's fine. So I think there's so much that you can do in this current climate, and I just want to tell you about like the growth that you can have. You can see your money, your revenue, like really turn up. And these Fortune 500s are not the only companies that can have money. You as an individual can be a company. You don't have to rely on working for a company in order to have company growth. You as a brand, your name, you can be a company and you can have growth too. So just something to keep in mind. I'm looking at my notes. I'm also expecting to do a phone call in a few minutes. I have a Zoom with a very important person, a VIP, and then I have to go to this like party later today. All of these different industry events and everything like that. But I mean, once you are in the system, you are in the system. So you have to hang out with all of these people and act like you care about being there. And they're giving you like free things and presents and gifts and stuff. And it's just become so exhausting. But I mean, I've been doing this for years. I'm like, this is my livelihood and this is what I'm about. And this is what I do really well. But like, it can be a bit much. And most people don't understand that. Like, yeah, my job isn't like so strenuous. Like I'm digging ditches or something like that. I'm not like on a roof, like doing whatever roof work of like manual labor and stuff, however that goes. But I am working. Like this is work and I do make an income. I really do strive to get individuals to have what is called passive income, because you want to be passive aggressive as much as possible as opposed to active aggressive, because that can land you in a situation where you're behind bars again. I've had to actually help some clients with that. I am not an attorney myself. I did go to law school. I didn't pass the bar. It's not like I couldn't pass the bar. I just didn't pass. I didn't take the test. So I'm technically a lawyer, but not an attorney, because I don't practice at law in court, but I can provide legal advice, even though I'm a marketer in the marketing world on a marketing team for a marketing firm, that I actually am the CEO of myself, because I also do have a law degree. So I'm actually able to make sure that I am not only marketing my business, I am CEOing the business, and I am lawyering the business, whatever the term is for that, because I forgot. I haven't Googled it yet. I have not Googled it yet. But anyway, I'm just saying there's so much reach that you can have on this platform of YouTube. You can also check out some other platforms as well. Again, I told you that I have worked with clients who are on TikTok. I've worked with clients that are on Instagram. I've worked with clients that are on Pinterest. I've worked with clients that are on Clapper, even though Clapper is not an app that people really are using right now. At first, I thought Clapper was when you get that illness that, sometimes happens when you are out and about in New York City, especially. But I travel a lot and I meet a lot of people. And some of them owe me favors. Some of them, I never owe them any favors. People only owe me favors. I like to say that I'm kind of like an Olivia Pope, because she was able to just call upon people and get things done. And that's what you have to do as a marketer in the marketing world at a marketing firm. And that's kind of like my thing. I work with a lot of fashion people. I work with a lot of models. I work with a lot of people who look bored whenever they're in a space. And from that, I've gained that people take you more seriously when you act like you don't want to be there. So that is kind of like the biggest thing with marketing. I mean, we're not marketing and making commercials. We're not making like potato chip commercials. We're not making like ice cream commercials. Those are like happy and friendly and cheery and everything. We're doing like high fashion commercials. We're doing like brand deals. Did you know that people, when they say something offensive, when they get canceled, often people are doing it on purpose? That is what I do. I look at people's trajectory and where I'm like, okay, so if you want to transition over to traditional media, if you are like a social media person, you actually want to be an actor, you need to make some type of transition. Well, what we can get you to do is just say like the N word or something like that. And then we'll get you to go on an apology tour. About 6 months later, we'll have you reading for a few different movies and TV shows, and then we'll get you in on that. So that's what I like to do in my line of work. I am really proud of the work that I put forward in this world. I have been a key component in the miscommunication, the confusion that has happened within certain communities, ones that deal with like very vibrant colors and things like that. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm not ready to cancel myself because I'm not looking for a glow up at this moment. But as soon as I'm ready to like change and switch gears, I will do something that will kind of cancel me, and then I can have a phoenix like rebirth. And that's kind of like the whole point of how you were supposed to live in this online world today. So I hope that you've gained something from this. Like, YouTube is definitely a place where you can grow and like you can get views and subscribers. I do need to go soon because I do have an important phone call with a VIP person. I'm not going to mention their name, but you definitely see them on TV. We're about to actually cancel them. I told them to accidentally slip up and say the N word at a baseball game, and they did. So now we have to like come up with strategies on like how they can apologize and everything. So we're doing that in our phone call. You are going to see them in the news, and they are actually cast in a movie that's going to come out in 2028. So keep that in mind. Make sure you go purchase a ticket. But anyway, I just wanted to step in and talk to you about that. I'm a very important person, as I've kind of alluded to, because all the people that I know in my life and my line of work. So if you have any questions, do let me know. And if you need any legal advice, I can provide that for you. My rate is very high, so only wealthy people, please reach out to me. If you are a person of poverty, you can just watch this video for free. I guess that's what poor people do. All right, I'm gonna go because I do need to talk to this very important person. So bye.